scream under pixel skies. Rubber burns where the brave survive. Tuesday night, the trucks get wild. Speedy trophy, we live that style. From rookies rising to the kings on top. We grind, we crash, but we never stop. Chop shops where legends are made. Under neon lights, we hit replay. Every lap's another chance to fight. Every wreck's just fuel for the fire inside. Welcome to the chop shop. Metal and pride, we're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Fridays flame, Saturdays fly. Coming Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lives. It's all or nothing in the chop shop. Crowd lights flicker on the virtual stands. Wheels shaking, calloused hands. Friday nights, the cup boys brawl. Rubbing paint, we risk it all. Saturday hits, Xfinity reigns. The next gen's coming to stake their claim. We've seen them grow, we've seen them fall. But every scar's a story told in asphalt. You can't fake grit, you can't buy fame. Only earn it by driving through the flames. Welcome to the chop shop. Metal and pride, we're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Fridays flame, Saturdays fly. Cup and Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lives. It's all or nothing in the chop shop. When the chop shop. Crank it up, let the tires scream. This ain't a game, it's a driver's dream. From dirt to Daytona, from racks to redemption, we're cutting steel, built from tension. Chop shop, chop shop. We live, we race, we never stop. Welcome to the chop shop, where fire meets chrome. We build our name in the danger zone. Truck Cup and Xfinity nights. We race for glory, we race for life. We're breaking limits, hearts and locks. It's all or nothing in the chop shop. In the chop shop. Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, we chop it up, we race, we slay. Chop shot, chop it up, never stop. Engines scream under pixel skies. Rubber burns where the brave survive. Tuesday night, the trucks get wild. Speedy trophy, we live that style. From rookies rising to the kings on top. We grind, we crash, but we never stop. Chop shops where legends are made. Under neon lights, we hit replay. Every lap's another chance to fight. Every wreck's just fuel for the fire inside. Welcome to the chop shop. Metal and pride, we're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Fridays flame, Saturdays fly. Cup and Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lives. It's all or nothing in the chop shop. Crowd lights flicker on the virtual stands. Wheels shaking, calloused hands. Friday night, dream under pixel skies. Rubber burns where the brave survive. Tuesday night, the trucks get wild. Speedy trophy, we live that style. From rookies rising to the kings on top. We grind, we crash, but we never stop. Chop shops where legends are made. Under neon lights, we hit replay. Every lap's another chance to fight. Every wreck's just fuel for the fire inside. Welcome to the chop shop. Metal and pride, we're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Fridays flame, Saturdays fly. Coming Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lives. It's all or nothing in the chop shop. Crowd lights flicker on the virtual stands. Wheels shaking, catalyst hands. Friday nights, the cup boys brawl. Rubbing paint, we risk it all. Saturday hits, Xfinity reigns. The next gen's coming to stake their claim. We've seen them grow, we've seen them fall. But every scar's a story told in asphalt. You can't fake grit, you can't buy fame. Only earn it by driving through the flames. Welcome to the chop shop. Metal and pride, we're burning down the track, can't kill our drive. Fridays flame, Saturdays fly. Cup in Xfinity, we ride or die. We're breaking limits, hearts and lives. It's all or nothing in the chop shop.
Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Tyler, how you doing, sir? Good to see you out there. It is a wonderful night for racing. If you were out there running the Daytona 24 starting tonight, good luck in your races tonight. So on the NASCAR oval side of things, well, we get ready for a little bit of racing, a little bit of fun, a little bit of entertainment action here tonight as the Chopp'N It Up Cup Series is live from Joliet, Illinois, virtually in the Chicagoland Speedway. Round 1 of the round of 16 for the playoffs for the Chopp'N It Up Cup Series presented by Chopp'N It Up Media and Podcast. Check it out on YouTube. There's a link in the description if you so choose to do so. It is qualifying right now. We roll off tonight on a fixed setup. No fast repair. 4 sets of tires as the race information will come across your screen. And track temperature 79 degrees. It's going to be a tire eater tonight. And something about this car and this combination has just absolutely been fantastic. Again, the night tonight is going to be, well, it's going to be nice. It's going to be a sunset sky. I think it looks like Penguin has made it and graced us with our with his presence as I was going through pre-race there. All right.
Sorry, you just said something I thought was funny.
Starts on the green, restarts around the leader, and that driver can go anytime inside the restart zone. iRacing's restart zone is going to be turned off tonight, so the drivers will be using the Chop Shop marks, not the iRacing cones. So that's the way it's going to be. Pit road etiquette, stay to the right until your 3 to 5 pit stalls from your pit box, then peel on in. No lane changes, no passing before the start-finish line. That's a big factor here tonight. Drivers that you're going to see that our playoff drivers are going to be in the blue whenever we get to it. It's going to look like a Carolina blue because, well, that's kind of how I designed that logo, and I like it. So if you have a problem with Carolina, well, we'll have a conversation about that at another time because that is my team. That is where I went to college. It is the best place in the world to get your degree, and I thank the United States Army for that. Stage break tonight, lap 50, and we're going to run 150 laps again. There's a lot on the line here for that first race, and We'll talk about points here in just a moment because those are going to be a big factor here tonight. Boss Stats, BB Music, Admin, Box Track Racer, all a part of the platform tonight. Stay tuned. Sports Pole Sitter is going to be Nathan Bigart, who is trying to maximize the regular season championship that he won last week and is ready to rock and roll. We'll talk about him in just a moment. Chris Justice is going to be your outside pole sitter. Nathan Brandon Banks, Jerry Culver there, row number 2. Pat Green, David Snyder, row number 3. Michael Caffrey, Michael Strickland, row number 4. Colby Hartung, Michael Mata, going to be out there, row number 5. Tony Sanders, Brian Fine, and row number 6. Row 7 is going to be Jeff Laraway, Robert Church, John Hammond, Clint Hackett, Jason Day, Anthony Crownover, Cam Dario, Jeremy Bailey there through row 10. Row 11 will be Mike Mueller, Craig Bridge Jr., and Mr. Brad Rayburn will be the final driver tonight, as the drivers will soak up all of the Joliet wind. So there they are. Drivers in the blue are your playoff drivers. Drivers in the black are your non-playoff drivers. And everybody's out there trying to vie for a win. Budgie, the Jets out there. I posted the donate links if you guys want to get back out there and help donate. We are working on a PC fix. We have to replace the main computer. So we've got the streaming PC up and going. Now we're up to the main PC. Now we have to do it because, if you tuned into Wednesday night race, you know exactly what happened. We'll be doing that as soon as possible. So if you want to help out with that, I'd appreciate it. We are about so I've got about 280 of those dollars. We get about 1,260 total. So we're about a few bucks away from it. So we're going to be doing that. Nathan Bigart comes in at the top seed, 11 wins, and maintains an amount of stage wins. Those 15 regular season championship points in his pocket. He's the main. He's the man everyone's aiming at. Let me read my script that I typed out nice and properly here tonight. Brandon Banks, Michael Strickland are going to be dead even right behind him on the playoff points. 2-win seasons, stage wins on the board. Nothing between them but tiebreakers. That's pretty much what they've got going on. And everybody is going to be vying behind him, behind both of those drivers right now. Caffrey, Crownover to make up your top 5. If the round of 12 would begin today, Brock Duty would be the guy above the cutoff line, just based off of, I think, alphabetically. That's really it. We'll see how tonight goes. Stage points are going to be on the line, and Penguin is going to be doing Penguin things. That's what happens. Good?
Penguin things. Okay, sorry.
Hope we can actually finish tomorrow night. You'll be fine, Tyler. Let's go. Striker from Mr. Van Ness. Thank you for the like out there, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you for the like and the share out there as well, Tyler. Drivers ready to go. I'm ready to go. Let's do the thing. Let's go green flag racing here. Chop, chop. Doing the thing. We're up and moving. 4 of 150, 47 to go in the stage. Loud and proud for everybody. Got the games tonight. We do have a in the mix. And it's going to be Clint Hackett. He is, of course, driver cam number 1. He is ready to keep that 28 on point. You see the double cam here for him. Don't mind it. Don't look away because anything can happen. Chris Justice is third off the spot from the start of the race. Going to be the inside of Brandon Banks. Brandon Banks working the outside lane. Pat Green on the push to Nathan Bigart. As both drivers go to work, they're going to push it. This is going to be a defensive line. Tire wear is going to be a factor. Uh-oh, somebody had an issue. Something happened on the driver cam. Who was that? Who beeth that went away? Oh, that would have been Jason Day. Let's fix that, Jason Day. Driver cam snafu. Must have had to reset because I got a weird little box right there. I like Mr. Day. There he is. Jason Day, the Canadian, down on the bottom. We'll see the 22 up on the outside lane. That'll be Cam Dario. Try to work his way forward. I think McConey's trying to make sure they have enough money to race at Daytona. And I wish McConey all the luck in the world. I may not see eye to eye on him on a lot of things, but anybody who wants to get a car and go 180 miles an hour, I'm a fan of you. Well, good luck to Jeff and all the McConey brothers getting out there racing. Outside of that, there is Mr. Jeremy Bailey. There he is, right in front of Churchy. With the old 15 on board. Troutman Auto Care. Getting a good look. I do got a new sponsor that is going directly to the... I got to find out which business he wants me to promote, though. So, but I want to thank Pop for picking up a year sponsorship for us over here. If you want to sponsor Signature Esports, it's $200 for the year. It's really easy to do. And there's Jerry Culver. He's 6th and 6th. If you missed our analytics from our last broadcast, just in 2025, 1.44 million impressions across the internet for YouTube. And that's just one platform. We stream on 3 platforms, and we continue to do gaming and all kinds of things to be able to make it work. So, magic. That's what we're trying to do. I'm pretty happy with it. Big Art to Green all the way to the bottom. We'll see if Pat Green can find his way to the outside of the 01 here. Does have Chris Justice there back over the inside. Justice, the outside pole sitter, trying to work to the bottom 90. Bounces it off the corner. Can get a little bit curly on him there. A lot of grip still here. Caffrey on the move. And they're working. The Bollinger out there. Good to see everybody out there. I hope you're all having a wonderful night. And I hope everybody is knocking it out of the park. Whoa, 77-88 on the inside. Brooklyn, no caution. There's 77. Got a whole lot of damage. Stryker all the way across the grass here. Stryker with a big run there. They're going to go right here to take a look at it. So run on the bottom side. Brought it up. Just came up and just right into the left rear of the 77. Stryker able to hold on to him. Surprised no caution came out there with him pointed in that direction. Caution will be out now. Brian Fine, Tony Sanders. This was on the back straightaway. Oh, man. More happening. Good boogly woogly. Hold on. We got to back it up. Back it up. All right. Yeah. You know, quite often when they start getting antsy, they start seeing the line change, and they start seeing, you know, what I see. A lot of fun. It's pretty cool. Chase cam. All right. Brian 557. Let's go. But it was just ahead of him. 27 of Crownover was there. He gets free. Oh, right. That's the 16 of Mata. Michael Mata here. Slides up, gets free. Slides up out of the corner, comes across the seam. Crownover, yeah, he gets free right in front of the nose of Crownover. The 5-7 went to miss. I think Brian Fine TheHendrickCars.com. 5-7. Oh, got a piece of another driver. Wrecking all the way after the fact. So some implications. Big ones. Big old implications. 77 coming to pit road. Striker's going to have an opportunity. Black flag for Michael Mata. He had Craig Bridge Jr. is trying to get that. I tell you what, Craig. Dang it. Dang it. Thank you for creating the sauce there, Budgie. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's still created. I see it on my end. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. If you haven't done so, reach up at that like button for me if you're watching out there on YouTube. I appreciate that very much. Consider becoming a member on YouTube. I've got a new tutorial coming out about what I do with SDK. That will go out to members only very soon. We're going to do that, and it will be members only. And then we'll make it public so everybody can get some information. But it'll go out to members only first. So consider becoming a member for 99 cents out there, just like yesterday. Jason White became a member. I got that old lovely stuff. I appreciate that very much. Oh, I'm sorry, just a subscriber. Yeah, they had some gifted memberships the other day. Who was that? I have to look. I would have to look. I have to go through. I have to scroll. Yeah, so like Mavericro. Yeah. Gave it to Jessica Plant. Looks like Fluffy's got one. Team White Truck got one. Red Slice Gaming, of course, Daniel Helm. All those fine folks doing the thing. We appreciate it. Mataroo, thank you for the like, sir. I appreciate you. I think everybody is definitely looking pretty fantastic. I was trying to get all the stats for all the platforms. I wanted to brag on you folks for being out there watching iRacing for as long as you have, because you're all amazing. You know what I mean? All right, they're going to green. Regards, Pat Green, Jericho. Got an extra set of tires to play with here tonight. Yeah, stream on Facebook on 607 views. Decent 548 for Throwback Series. Chop last week. 677 at the Xfinity Series race. 744 for last week's. Yeah, we're getting views. Not bad. Not bad. You guys are kicking butt. Nice job. Nice job kicking butt out there, folks. Regard Pat Green, Jerry Culver. That'll be your top three as Pat Green tries to push the over. 35 laps to go to the stage. 15 being the crested marker. Chicagoland, a great racetrack. Rayburn came in, got a little extra fuel. There's the old Kaylee machine out there running. Striker working on keeping himself nice and clean as well. Jeff Laraway, Tony Sanders, caution back out as Brian Rayburn goes off track to miss what was happening in front of him. That was, looks like David Steiner. And David Steiner went around there. Quick caution, quick success. John Hammond, fastest lap of the race. And the 22 on the outside. David Steiner trying to exit. Oh. And the dang old spotter said, "You were clear," but he wasn't. That's frustrating. Frustrating for him. Frustrating for the 22, Cam Dario. Fastest lap of the race just ran by John Hammond, up 9 spots. Everybody good to go. We had a little bit of drop frames just a little bit ago. Please stand by for the sauce. Budgie's creating another clip so everybody knows. Yeah. And that first one worked just fine. This was the first one, so everybody knows. Heard that out on Twitch. Let's go Striker from Mr. Van Nest. I'd love to see it. Love to see you guys out there. Thank you very much for being out there. We appreciate you as always. I will tell you, StreamerBot did have an update yesterday, and I did have to update it, so I might have to, do the thing again. Do the diddy dum diddy doo. But don't do the diddy, because that's just terrible. Anywho. All right. Hey. Terrible, folks. It's terrible. For replay. Don't worry about G. The second clip will come up and I'll post it so that way, Yeah, there it is. Here. Copy. Okay. Hope we're all ready to go. Yeah. Okay. So we got 01 on the inside, 9 down the outside, 13 on the inside. We have the 14 on the outside. Still a little bit of a ways away from the stage presence being ended here. Maximum effort. Thank you, man. Rude. I appreciate you for being out there, brother. As always, much love. Much love. Don't know why the thing wasn't split. But it is now. Be able to see all the drivers. Brian Fine out of the race. Craig Bridge Jr. out of the race. Those are going to be big, impactful nights. Next week, Indianapolis Motor Speedway is where the driver's going to be running. Pace car makes a sharp left-hand turn onto pit road. And we are back at Chicagoland. Let's go. The lights at Joliet. .90, good run, dirty air, 13, middle lane, 8 on the right side. Chris Justice trying to battle back here. Good drive off of the bottom. Door to door. Will drop in. Arlene Quinn. Let's go. Much love.
Hi, Arlene.
Penguin's working hard for his money right now.
I really am.
He's fine.
For my money.
He's fine. He's fine.
Stop. I'm on one tonight, Jason. You got to quit instigating me. It's all your fault.
Yeah. No, it's all good. It's all gravy, baby. Gary Culver, fastest lap of the race, 30 flat for the drivers. John Hammond clears out. Big run for Clint.
Almost just made a fatal mistake.
Did you almost DQ somebody?
No, I almost dumped a whole soda in my keyboard.
Oh, don't do that. Yeah, I'll have to send you another one.
I think I got another one sitting around here somewhere.
Churchy up 5 to the outside. 27 of Anthony Crownover did not get the nose fixed on his car. He's right behind Brandon Banks. Still over halfway to go into the stage. Everybody holding on to their big old luscious steering wheels. If you're out there again running the Penguin didn't say hi to chat, she said.
I'm sorry. Hi, Todd. Hi, Todd. I miss you guys. Hi, Todd. Hi, Todd.
Big run. Air to the inside. 3 wide. Woo! Bailey holding on for dear everything. Good Lord. How about Jerry Culver on the attack in third here? What's going on by that? Yeah, I saw that wall. Wall. Whoop, 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 whoop. That's what was going on. Little duck, dodge, dive, dodgeball momentum. Nathan Bogart, your race leader. To see what the tires
there were 3
are
wide
doing.
back there.
Oh yeah, no, we were on board with when 15 went around. It was Jeremy Bailey. He went around and was 3 wide, and everything kind of fanned out. And Churchy was stuck in the middle. There's so much happening there that's ridiculous, but it's good. Good. Michael back on the inside. Caffrey on the outside. Caffrey working forward.
You know, I really like the way that these cars. English. I know how to speak it. I know what I'm trying to say. I really do.
That's good.
I really like how iRacing.
Hartung goes around. We were just on board with Hartung there too.
We're gonna hold on to that thought, so that Penguin can do his thing.
Do not do that. He is a noob. Oh no, he's a noob. He's for sure a noob. He's new at doing all this. Caution comes out.
Yeah,
Colby Hartung.
It's my very first race. I've never done this before.
Never.
Why?
Got free. So here's what happened. His tire. This is what I talk about Chicagoland on tracks like this because of progressive banking. Each lane on this racetrack has a different bank to it. If you put the tires on or above that seam, it changes the air underneath the car. And what you're going to see here is that's exactly what happened on the 23 of Colby Hartung. Hartung puts the tires on the seam right there, and that car just gets freed up, and it starts stepping out. And then nowhere to go, and he's got the 21 on the inside. Hartung saves the car for a moment, and the next thing you know, Mike Mueller, who needs to put the knee up, pink.
Jason, can you do me a humongous favor? Can you see if your far chase is working? For some reason, my far chase is not working.
I have a chase cam. I don't have a far chase. If you've got my camera for this pack or for this track, it's chase. The chase cam. Chopper works really well too. Really? So yeah, just a chase cam. I share things with Penguin. He's a nice guy. Hey,
why do you have to lie about me, sir?
He's a nice guy.
You're going to ruin my reputation.
He's a nice guy. I've been tried out, so I was given access to. He's all right. Yeah, he's all right. I've been given access to AI Chief. If you don't know what that is, there is a website called AIChief.com. Go out and check it out. It is a new crew chief that is being developed. There's an open beta going on right now that I'm going to recommend that all iRacing drivers try. They have 388 hours. So basically from now until the end of the month for you to get out there, test it, and be a part of it. Join their Discord. Give them some love. Nice. No, he's good. He's good. He has a soft spot for me. He's good people. And he's also good for these drivers. Third caution of the race. But you'll keep him? Yeah. We're going to keep him. Don't tell him no, because he's probably listening.
That Penguin guy, he's such a jerk. I don't know why you guys talk so nice about him.
It's just weird things. Good Lord. Hartung coming off pit road.
He's a window liquor, too.
Well, snozzberries taste like snozzberries, sir.
They do.
You're going to keep him, but you're not cleaning up after him. We're going to leave that to the kids. Hartung stays on the lead lap, gets 57 seconds of damage repaired. Tony Sanders on pit road on lap 12. I think he might have accidentally taken tires. He might be down a set. We'll see. David Steiner still getting the car worked on. Kibble at 17. Mata looks to be out of the race. Yeah, 3 drivers out of the race currently. Crown over. Ready to rock and roll. Bigart needs to hold off Pat Green, the 14 and the 13. Pat Green trying to time the restart here. Yeah, we'll leave cleaning him up to the kids. Clean up after him to the kids. We only got one left, and she's 12, and she needs him, so I guess that's not a big deal. We're green. Pat Green on the run. Got a little squirrely there. Corner exit. Big run to the back bumper. We'll see if drivers work. Jerry Culver looking. Jeremy Bailey back over the inside. 11 spots gained for that driver. Jason Day up on the outside. 28 into the wall just a little bit there. Able to hold on to it. 27 will follow suit. Little wall taps that don't hurt the car too bad, but I tell you what, 20 laps to go. We'll see who's saved enough to move the way forward. Mike, we're trying to do just that. Caffrey, yeah, 7 seconds of damage to get repaired on his car. Looks to be fine. Churchy back into the mix up 2 still. Right there to the back bumper with the 88. Drivers are splitting that seam. Be careful the car doesn't step out on you. Up and out. They all go to work. To the night. To the memories. See, there it is. Nate out front, 10.5's a gap. Or replace the keyboards. Yeah, you know. And Pat Green is putting himself all the way up there. Dirty air to the back bumper. Has closed in with a 10th. Pat Green trying to look to the outside. Nate trying to make sure he goes there to the bottom so he can defend the outside lane. A smart move. As Pat Green tries to close in. Pat Green needs the outside lane to be able to make that pass of the 01. He's going higher here than Nathan Bigart. That is what you want to see. How about it? John, caution coming out. Cam Gario, Brian Rayburn, Jason Day. Oh, dear Lord.
I watched that happen.
Somebody got destroyed. Yeah, everybody send good love to Budgie because Budgie's been feeling under the weather. 77 of Michael Caffrey here. Goes to get into the inside. Oh, Jason Day was trying to run that second lane. Thought the 77 was going to be lower. And I tell you what, a little bit of all the way around. Mueller coming around is going to be fine. We've got some broken cars. Jason Day will have to come to pit road. He's going to take tires. And this is our 4th caution in the first 33 laps. Thank you for the clip, Budgie. I appreciate you. I need to go and get the other clip. Church jumping a pit road. It's a shame. Poor Church. Yeah. There's the Budgie copter coming your way. There's a clip. And there's a clip. There's the clips. Everybody go watch them. Give them some likes. Give them some thumbs up. You react to clips now if you didn't know that. Still 15 laps to go into the stage. Cody's singing. I love it. Yep. Oh, it's pretty cool, right? I think it's a great feature. Be able to react to clips. Feel better, Budgie, from RB? Yes, sir. Hey, RB, you running in that dang old 24? If you're running in that 24, good luck to you, sir. Anybody who's running the Daytona 24 over the weekend, good luck. You don't want to go to work tomorrow. You're sick. I'll call you in. They can yell at me. I've got this. I've got this. I'll be the one. All right. It's so nice that the iRacing watermark is really small now. I'm so happy about that. It used to be really big. I don't mind it being on the screen. But I'll tell you what. Before, it took up almost an eighth of the screen. It was huge. How about a big old thumbs up in the chat for me? The iRacing watermark on the bottom right hand of the screen being tiny. Budget says, thank you, RB. You're not running it? Maybe next year? Got it. Got it. All right, 14 drivers on the lead lap. Three more drivers on pit road. Jason Day, I think, out of the race. Yeah, he went ahead and parked at Churchy, getting the meatball taken care of. That's a lot of drivers out very early in this one. A lot of playoff situations being thrown out here. 37 to 150, 14 to go to the stage. We're going with him.
Is it because of the multiple angles on the, the multiple...
The progressive banking.
The changes in the banking?
Yeah.
Yeah, the aggressive banking that's causing this, do you think? Or do you think guys are just being too aggressive tonight?
Both. I think it's both. I also think there's a lot of grip on the racetrack right now, being that it's cold, it's nighttime. The cars aren't sliding around as much, so you kind of feel like Superman. That's what this track is. This is a great track. Joliet or Chicagoland is a great racetrack. It is one of those racetracks that you... Man, how you doing, sir? It's one of those racetracks that you really do find yourself in a big momentum. And the draft is kind of big. The side draft's big enough. And the 90 will look to the inside. Does not want to lift here. It's going to have to run a little bit higher here on the 01. 01 down to side draft's going to be up 90 up door to door. The 01 gets out of the throttle. Nate's going to have that one back. Matt Green's probably going to say, sorry, I didn't mean to do that, but here comes Jerry Culver. Getting out of the gas, that's how much momentum you lose. 11 laps to go. And if that outside lane carries any more kind of momentum, the 90 is going to have to really push here. John Hammond back over the inside, trying to clear. I'm good luck to the drivers, brother. Sorry to see you out that early, man. It was insane. Yeah, progressive banking. Oh, the 90 goes around across the nose of John Hammond. At Green, out of the throttle here. Oh, yeah, he just got out of the throttle, and John was back into the throttle really quickly here. You'll see how tight the 90 gets. He's in dirty air. The only dirty air he was seeing all night. It just gets a little squirrely there, and then John back into the corner. Back up one more time with John Hammond. We'll go on board on the gyro cam for John. Watch this. Throws it into the corner. You'll see the 90 right there. John throttles back up. He lifted, just not much to the 90 or John Hammond could do in that moment. Nathan Bigart, race leader. Still 10 laps to go to the stage. It'll be 9 this time by. Crazy, man. Crazy. The old Daytona 24. Wishing all the drivers again good luck. Massive day. John Hammond will come to pit road. The 90. Just hard racing and having to lift and trying to make sure that you're taken care of. It's insane. I gotta post these links on Facebook, so I do apologize for doubling that up for you guys again. There you go.
Space laps
Larry,
are just way too short.
what's going on? They're not that short. His car is kind of fast. Fellas driving hard tonight. They are, Mr. Larry. We're sending links out there once again. Larry, appreciate you, man. You have a package on its way tomorrow. So does Ryan. Things going to you guys tomorrow. Just so you know. He bought some cards. Bought my die cast. Yep. All good things. Crazy. I think John might have a little bit more damage to work on here. Yeah. So those links not only will go to the Megathon counter, which is still going, just so everybody knows, it's still going. AKA the retirement countdown. We're going to take some of these donations that we're getting. So we have a charity race coming up. It is the 12 hours at Talladega. It is a team event where everybody can jump in the trucks, and we're raising money for during that race for the rest of my surgery and my cancer treatment. We're also trying to make sure that we're getting the computer taken care of so we can continue to do this. This is the part of the deal. I do have leagues that are getting ready to renew and pay, and that's going to help out as well. So there's things that we can do. It's just an inopportune time for things to happen. And then I'll be out of. I'll have had all the resources. Everything will be good. I don't know what's going on with Chris Justice paint scheme. Do you have one for him?
What number is Chris Justice?
14.
I see a paint. Yeah, I see a paint job on him. He's white and blue.
I see a yellow and blue one.
Got a white and blue. It says Chopp'N Auto Care on it.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
white and blue.
re-downloading Trading Paints. Just doing Trading Paints things. I also reinstalled iRacing today, just so everybody knows. If somebody's paint's been wrong this entire time, so sorry. 14, bottom side. No blank car. Oh, they're going around. No caution. That's insane. Yeah, Clint Hackett's in a completely different paint scheme. Oh, the 8 was... Wow, that's insane. 8 middle, 3 wide, 27 was coming up here. Came up, a little bump, nowhere for the 28. Couldn't do anything there. Brandon Banks will hold on to it. You guys will be there waiting for me. Chris Justice out front. There it is, the Troutman Auto Care race line. Stryker trying to work on the outside. Third lane up. 5 laps to go to the stage. Oh, I'll rebuild the collection. What I want to do is I want to do card breaks again. Stryker back on the outside. Looking for a run here. We'll have a crossover on 88 back over the bottom. All the way to the bottom side of the racetrack. 4 to go to the stage. 01, 88, 88 to slide. I'd like to do polls with everybody. NASCAR cards are great right now and a great price. As far as a pack of 6-pack of cards. It's like what'd you pay, babe? You're still out there watching and listening. What'd you pay? I miss doing pack openings. 30-ish, yeah. No, not bad. Like $5 a pack. Unless you get a relic or an auto in it, one of the two. Not bad. Oh, caution. That'll be your stage. 148801. That'll be your top three. Jerry Culver, Jeremy Bailey, Tony Sanders, Colby Hartung, Brian Rayburn, Anthony Crowder, Pat Green, Jeff Laraway, Clint Hackett will be your top 12. Caution out here with a couple of laps to go to the stage, but that will be your stage. Chris Justice gets the stage win here. First stage win in the playoffs. We're looking. This had to be with Mueller. I think Mueller was really slow here. Let's see who was slow. If you find it before I do, let me know. There's Rayburn. Did you find it?
Yes.
Who was it?
Capri.
Michael Caffrey. Let's take a look. Oh, he got free. He's already got damage anyway. He breaks into the corner. On the high side, splits the seam, back into the throttle early, splits it right there. That's where the air gets underneath the car, and it'll snap your car around. Everybody comes to pit road. Man. Good Lord, that's unfortunate. Again, watch the corner, on corner entry here. Goes from the high lane. Here's already, he's out of the throttle here, but he gets back into the throttle right here. And he drives down to the middle part of the corner. Left side, split this one, commits to both sides of that. There's a lot of air that's going to get up under that diffuser. These are solid bottoms. And it's going to slide that car around right there. Hey, it worked. Nice job, Budgie. That dang old clip was working. Pat Green's going to stay out. Does look like Colby Hartung is out there as well. Who's ahead of Pat Green? It's 22. Cam Dario. Going to get one of those laps back. 30-ish, yeah. I like it. Striker second. Black flag for Mr. Caffrey. Sure, this did not being kind to him. Jason Day, one of the playoff drivers, in 18th right now. But there are 3 drivers below him, so I mean, when it comes to points, Jason Day had a little bit to play with. Playoff points again, right side of your screen. Big Art had 97 playoff points built, so he's pretty much locked in for this first round, maybe the second round. Because we'll go from 16 to 12, and then 12 to 8 and run a championship race. Or just 5, literally, including this race, 5 races away from crowning a champion here in the Chop Shop Racing Cup Series. Crazy. Brett Banks had a little bit to play with, so did Michael Strickland, but 11 wins for Nathan. What makes him hard to? It's going to make him hard to beat here. But when it comes to that last race, it's all for naught. Pat Green, John Hammond, green. Lost a lot of drivers. And that early going. 14 drivers on the lead lap. Under caution for incident, but we did count the stage points. Pat Green stretching his legs right now. Does not want to overrun the car. If he overruns the car, there's a chance. Might be a spot will be given back. Strickland dropping back to one on the outside. Striker going on save mode. John Hammond just behind. Half second of the gap. You're on board. Your race leader. So far, is what it is. 3 different lead changes. 6 caution through over 17 laps of the 54 red. Massive. But hey, it happens. Cautions happen, folks.
Did Stryker not get tires?
No, he didn't. He's dropping back. He's trying to save. That's what made him. He had a strong run at the end, and he did that by saving tires. Exactly what Stryker's doing. He dropped back to 5th. Just backing up the corner, taking his time, letting the drivers kind of work their way ahead. Pat Green, he's got a little distance between he and John Hammond. Begart right there on the inside. 5-5 on the 0-1, 13 backing up the corner. Jerry Culver's going to be good at this racetrack. It's one of his favorite racetracks. I've seen this man win at this track in some very, very competent splits. Right now, 0.7 of a second to Nathan Begart. Their drivers out here safe. Pat Green committing to the bottom side of the racetrack, corner exit, pushing all the way out. One of the things about this racetrack is we go on board. We'll take a look at it here in just a moment when we get around the back straightaway. It's not really a straightaway. This is what they call a D-shaped oval. This thing is round all the way. Over passing John Hammond on the inside. This straightaway edges all the way out. Let's go on the right front cam. It's curved. It's got weird bumps inside the curve as well. Over, dropping back. The drivers made the run on the outside. I think he got tight on the 5-5. And he's backing up the corner as well. It is a great racetrack. Love this racetrack. One of my favorites. My number 1 favorite is Kansas. My number 2 favorite is Dover. Number 3 favorite, Chicagoland.
They're going back to Chicagoland this year?
Yes, they are. NASCAR going back in 2026. Also going back to Homestead Miami Speedway for the finale. And the NASCAR, of course, changing the point systems this year. That point system going back to the chase that happened in 2004. That ran for almost half a decade. Then they switched over to the current playoff format that we had for 2025. Now it's 26 regular season races and then 10 races to determine a champion. And it's Pat Green trying to soak it up. Did I change the Birch link? Oh, yeah, I forgot to do that. Thank you for reminding me. Speaking of things to remind, make sure you guys grab your popcorn, grab something to drink, get your adult beverage. We got a little bit of racing. Time to hydrate, folks. Time to grab you a snack. Oh, maybe Jeremy Bailey had an issue. Caution. We'll take this time to look at the caution. Just got free. The car, into the grass, bumpity, bump, bumpity, bump, bump. Great save. Woo, great save. Good job, Jeremy. All right. Grab your snacks. We'll be right back. Hello, Pop Pop. That's our new sponsor right there, folks. Somebody give that man VIP if he doesn't already have it. He should have it, though. All right. Should work now. There it is. Yeah, there it is. Hey, I got 2 people out there that have hammers now. Yeah, he's got VIP. He does. There's a new merch store. Yeah. 2 lead mods and then mods. And I have a couple mods. And then I got VIPs. Those are very important peeps. Very important peeps. Pop, pop, bam. Sponsored the platform. You know, all the good. For some reason, this jerk has a sword. You're not sure why. Well, I can tell you why. Let me. Commands. How are the boys do? How is everybody doing in the 24s? Anybody wrecked out yet? I mean, I would have been probably already. Actions. I gotta give you the. You get to get a role in the in my Discord too. Right about that. Yeah.
I already have full access to everything in there.
Not you, Pop.
Oh.
All right, Draf's ready to go. I'm ready to go. Let's do the thing.
I was going to ask how the project was going, but they're ready to go, so I guess we'll talk about that later.
Oh, it's still going. It's still working. I can only work on it so much. Not like I don't want to. Not like I don't want to. I can only work on it so much.
It probably does your head in.
Well, the computer can't handle that right now. Hammer's better. That's what. You know what? Last couple of days, I'm the only thing I've been able to do is just work on rigging. All right, we're going. We're green. Sit here, you. At green race leader, let's go.
But I'm not picking a fight with your wife.
No, I wouldn't. '90 to the 01, 01 to the back bumper to the 90. This is a chance for Nathan. He's going to be aggressive here. Going to try to be aggressive. 90 down to the bottom. It's going to dump that dirty air. Pat Green had 7-10, almost 3/4 of a second lead. And now they've stacked everybody back up. He's going to be crazy. Man, oh man. Pat Green had such a great run there. I'd like to have seen that play out for him, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. Pat Green back over the inside. 01, try to be smooth. Or has a hammer. Geez, autocorrect. Good Lord.
Did you see the one before that?
Thor
Jason hammer. See?
Oh,
I said,
Lord.
I have to behave. We're in public.
Jeremy
That
Bailey
was
having
my
an issue
response.
again. Back over the inside one more time. Just free. Same spot. Tell you what, able to gas it back up. Car is just not able to be controlled on hot tires. He's back up and running. Pat Green side by side with the 01. 01 still trying to slide where the 90 is. 90 back on the outside. All the way to the bottom. Bigart trying to get the run in the middle of the corner. Pat Green will try to hold on. He's got the outside. 1 and 2. He's got down. Nice and even. Near the wall. I tell you what, Pat Green doing a great job of the 01 trying to desperately pull him back. Gonna find a way to slide up on the 90 here. Gonna find himself taking the nose off of the 90. Nathan Bigard playing dirty here. Pat Green lifted. Yeah, Pat Green lifted there. L1 could have had himself turned across the nose of the 90 there. Crownover working side by side with Michael Strickland. Crownover back on the inside. 88 on the outside. Lord. Yeah, keep going at each other. It's fine. I like it. More engagement means more things. Go get it. Full send. All right. Merch link has changed.
You know me and Jess are just going to razz each other consistently.
Keep doing it. I love it. I want to see who wins this by the end of the day. All right, folks. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to hydrate. You can talk to chat.
Hey, Jess. I win because I can talk to chat. I'm here. All right, chat. Welcome in, everybody. I don't want to call the race because what you guys are seeing is different than what I see. I'm very well aware you have Discord too, but I don't think you can get to where I am. I might want to be careful. She might just sit down at Jason's desk while he goes and gets something to drink just to talk smack. Oh, I just gave her an idea. She didn't even think about it until I said it. Gummit. Halfway. We are halfway right now. Getting loose on the bottom side, saving it. All right, keeps it straight. He's going to keep it moving forward. No caution there. .55 just behind the 90 there. 01 still in the lead. Two very distinct lines for the front four drivers. Oh, and now it's not looking good. First and third position, we're taking the low line. Second and fourth, we're taking the high line. Striker making a pass on the 55. On the high side here. 55 of John Hammond and Michael Strickland in the 88 running side by side. Striker taking that third position. We are just past the halfway mark with 72 laps to go. Of Chris Justice trying to figure out a way to make a move on the 13 of Jerry Culver. Told on me. You that told me snitches. Okay, you started it. I can always go away. Not a problem. Oh, the 14 dropping back all of a sudden. Don't know if he's saving or if he's having a problem with the car. Got passed by the 27 of Mr. Cronover.
Yeah,
she did. She told me.
She tried to ban you. Quarter-second lead now for Pat Green to Nathan Bigart. Michael Strickland didn't tow. Good little battle here for the top three. John Hammond sitting in fourth. Working the bottom side of the racetrack. A little bit of places to be gained. Hard charger tonight. Anthony Crownover right now sitting in fifth at 13. Speaking of the 13, Jerry Culver off two. Still trying to work his Ford. Tried to ban him. I think it's funny. It's funny, folks. Gotta love it. You gotta love the entertainment. You gotta love these two going at it. It's like brother and sister. It's hilarious.
We are. We really are.
Outside lane still has a lot of grip.
Respect your elders. Say it without laughing.
She's got one up on you.
What? She's your wife? Yeah, that is a one up.
She tried to time you out, but mods can't do that to other mods. Even the lead mod, like you have priority. That's kind of funny. Well, now you know the limitations. Good Lord. 10th and a half the gap. Bigart, Pat Green, Michael Strickland holding on. The draft strong with these ones. Stryker has about an 8/10 of a gap to John Hammond. 66 laps to go. Jeremy Bailey, last driver on the lead lap. Does have the 100 Mike Mueller behind him. Mike Mueller 3 laps down. Sorry about that. 2 laps down. I thought it was 3 laps down for a moment. Jeremy Bailey working on the car. Keeping himself nice and calm. Had that little bit of a slip up. Is still working hard to get back forward. Yep. All the great things. Drivers changing up the lane. Stryker to the inside of the 90. Stryker slides. Pat Green back on the bottom. Brooklyn trying to work the outside. It's a chance for Bigart to try to escape a little bit. Stryker rim riding as much as rim riding could be. Corner exit. It's going to have that quarter say he gains a 10th of the back straightaway. Out of the throttle, back into the throttle, onto the front straightaway as they go. Big run for Strickland as he closes the gap. Nice and easy. A little bit of clear on. Being split. Big run. Strickland's closing back down.
Got 15 cars in the lead.
14 on the lead lap. 15. Yeah, 15 on the track. Mark Wheeler just ahead. Danny Bailey in 3 and 4. Got to manage his way around. If Laraway in the 71. He feels a knife already. Terrible. Your replay. Rayburn just behind the main pack. 12 drivers of the main pack.
Yeah, but I know it made you chuckle because you read it.
It's terrible. It is pretty sweet, Larry.
You know what makes it worse?
Huh.
The fact that you're actually chuckling.
Yeah. I got life. Life's too hard to. Life's too easy to not give yourself a little bit of love. John Hammond coming to pit road. Nathan Bigart. We'll see the outside lane. A big run. Stryker trying to close that distance down. The dump of the dirty air on the nose, but that draft is massive. Stryker last time by ran about a 1/100th of a second off of what Nathan Bigart did. This time, we'll see the gap close down to the 10th. The difference. Stryker working the outside lane. This time, Stryker throttling up, corner exit. Dirty air. Back on the quarter panel. Stryker goes and shows the nose to the inside. Gonna get up, get tight to the 01. Gonna door the 01. 01 came down and run him tight. Stryker, Bigart, door to door. Bigart needs that lap. Stryker runs higher. The 01 down into the door to the 88. 88's gonna get free. Oh, baby. 90 coming back around. Pat Green. Stryker intentionally ran second lane up. Bigart comes down into the door. Hit him not just once, but twice. Stryker losing a ton of ground here. There's that pass. One more time. Trying to give each other some room here. Down, gets into the door of the 88. I hit him once. I thought I hit him twice, but Stryker got so free right there. Had to get back out of the gas and not lose the car. Well, 1/8 of a second. Pat Green trying to close it back down. Stryker in turn. Strickland has the pace to clear Nathan Bigart. We'll see if these two have anything left to be able to catch him. Nathan is stretched a little bit, about a second. Stryker gets a little bit into the wall there. 56 laps to go. Stryker needs a fantastic pit stop here when they come around. John Hammond's going to be a lap down. He is behind these drivers. Going to save a little bit. Going to make this one manage. Ryan Rayburn at 74. He's Tony Sanders just ahead.
So will they be able to make it to the end of the race after this round of pit stops?
Yeah, for sure.
I guess so. Done almost 100 laps.
I don't know, Budgie. Apparently not. Yeah, you can make it on about 60 laps of fuel around this racetrack, which is why John Hammond came in what he did. 55 is a very comfortable number.
Well, like, we've done, I guess, yeah, I'm reading it wrong. Never mind.
Yeah, they came out on 50.
Pat
Green came out on 41.
Yeah.
He's sitting in third, so he's getting close to needing to come to pit road. is about to the end of his pit cycle. Stryker has gotten back around. He is driving like a PO teenager. His best friend's name is Becky.
Sure her name wasn't Karen?
Now, emotionally compromised by Captain Mayhem. Bigard, Strickland, quarter second now the gap. They go back at it here. 0.2 of a second to Nathan Bigard. Pat Green, Brandon Banks, Anthony Crownover. There's Colby Hartung inside the top 5. Crownover coming to pit road's got to wiggle it down. He gets down to pit road speed limit. Does he? He does. I see no penalty on my end, so we'll see how that'll fare out. Stryker with a wall tap out of the corner. Closed it back down. Strickland got to manage the gap now as Bigart runs the bottom side of the racetrack, bounces it off the bottom of the corner. Strickland try to do what he can. Pat Green will be coming to pit road. They'll wiggle it down to the commitment line. Pat Green is not going to penalty there as well. This is a tough pit road because the pit road commitment line is the yellow cones you see. Stryker got to do what he can. Close any of that gap down. Little wall taps out of turn 2. Or to show up. Too many more of those and you'll damage that car. Stryker half second to gap. Brandon Banks to 3rd. Colby Hartung will be in 4th. Chris Justice is in 5th. And we all go to work. Clint Hackett inside the top 10. He's in 6th, up 10 spots. He's managing. He is managing all he got. Oh, so now all the trash talking's gone. What happened? What happened, buddy? I don't know.
I had to go back to work.
Oh, yeah. I see it.
Gotta watch all the, guys are starting to pit and everything. I gotta start watching for stuff.
There's stuff going on. Stuff and things. Roberto, thank you for the like, sir.
Yeah. Exactly. Stuff and things.
Stuff and
That's
things.
somebody we haven't heard from in a while on the track is Mr. Roberts.
Roberts runs on Saturdays. His churchy seat. He's chilling. Jeremy Bailey. Jeremy Bailey in 14th. In the pit road on 97. He'll be fine for fuel and all the things. Pat Green came in on 100. We'll be looking to get rid of those backs so that Anthony Crowder. How about Jerry Culver? All 3 from the start of the race. He's trying to make Chicagoland his own. Guess it's about time. Uh-oh. Stryker to pit road. It's down to pit road speed limit. Does. Nails it. Bigart, Brandon Banks, 2.2, the gap.
And then Banks went in 12 laps after Big Art, so he's got some more time out there.
Keep us up, going to the gym, see if we're all when we get back on. All right. Thank you, Harleen. Yeah, thank you. Stryker hitting that box, going to be able to come out. Jerry Culver coming to pit road. Oh! Culver gets a black flag. Hard slide into the corner. Coming up pit road, it's a tough pit road. Those tires get hot over the course of the run. Easy to lock them up and slide into the corner. 45 laps to go. Still a little bit of racing left. It'll be a hard time. 6 spots gained. Chris Justice just behind. Clint Hackett up 11. Ryan Rayburn up 16. We'll see if Rayburn stays out for a very long time. His possibilities are all over the place. 1.8 the gap. Brandon Banks, he's closing in on Nathan Bigart. We'll have to see what's going to happen. Because Brandon Banks does not want to stay out there and lose too much time that these drivers are going to be running along. John Hammond looking to get his lap back. He is behind Brian Rayburn. He's got a little bit of time between those drivers. Laraway keeping on 50 as well. John Hammond on 90. Anthony Cronover about 1.9 back is closing in on John Hammond. He's good when it comes to fuel. He'll be able to just run. Right now, the gap is closed in. They're going to spend about 43 seconds on pit road. That's the normal marker, 42.82 for Nathan Bigart. He started on pole. Stage winner was Michael Strickland. I'm sorry, not Michael Strickland. I think it was Pat Green. I think I was wrong off there. I think I'm wrong. Or was it Stryker? Who was it? Damn it. I gotta go and look now, because I forgot. I didn't write it down. I normally write it down, folks. I normally write it down. Early, right here. It was, so Stryker was second. It was, it was Chris Justice. Chris Justice was your stage winner. There you go. See? Bigart, hard tug on pit road. Brandon Banks takes over the lead. Chris Justice will be in second. Clint Hackett's going to be in third. Rayburn, Tony Sanders, Jeff Laraway. Brandon Banks will come to pit road this time by. Everybody wiggles down. Justice on pit road. Clint Hackett stays out. Ryan Rayburn stays out. Tony Sanders is going to stay out. So a chance for John Hammond to cycle back around. Conover is going to have a big gap. Laraway has damage right now. He is slow. John Hammond trying to get around. Laraway has to come to pit road. He's got a meatball flag. Hammond to Rayburn. Laraway will need to come down. He does. Let's lock it down. He's got a right front. I think it's all tire. But Hackett 4.5 the gap. John Hammond, Anthony Cronover, half second separate those drivers. Oh, John Hammond hard hit into the right side of that car. I'm not sure what happened there. Hold on. He got free. Hit the seam. Hit the wall. Hard. But to save the car. Clint Hackett on pit road. Tony Sanders becomes your race leader. Anthony Cronover out front. Strickland. A little bit of a gap between he and Nathan Bigart. 5 seconds. I'm sorry, 5 lap difference on tires. Stryker's been doing a great job of managing his gap. Pat Green, 0.3 of a second ahead. John Hammond on the bottom side. He's got right side damage on that car. Rayburn coming off pit road. Tony Sanders will be coming in. So Anthony Cronover will cycle to the lead. When we get back around, 2.5 the gap between he and Pat Green. Cronover out of the corner, 38 laps to go. He's got a lot of time. Bigart to Brandon Banks. Brandon Banks, solid night, solid performance, able to close back in. Stryker working around the outside of Pat Green, or sorry, the inside of Pat Green. Pat Green on the outside. Out into the door. Or out, corner panel. Pat Green, 2.5 the gap. Try to slow him down. Pat Green, 9 lap difference on tires between he and Nathan Bigart behind. 4 lap difference on tires for the 88. Right now, the 01's going to put him 3 wide. The 01 sends the corner. Big run. Nathan Bigart using the same move from last week to this week to get around Michael Strickland. Now Stryker having to go back at it. Trying to use a pick. That's what Nate did last week, and that's what found him in the lead. Stryker trying to manage forward now. Now Nathan Bigart, 2.5 the gap. Anthony Cronover will have to hold on for 36 laps. Brandon Banks trying to get around Pat Green on the inside. He's going to be able to slide the corner. Will slide up and be into that race line. Race line featuring Ford. Stryker on the outside of the 01. Gets a run to the back bumper. Gets close within half a car length. Now a car length. Stryker moving up. Feel like Stryker had the 01's number when it came to long run tire wear. Being able to make that pass, we'll see if the 4 laps are the equalizer, because right now Brandon Banks on the inside, he's looking ahead saying, keep fighting. Keep doing that. Keep doing that thing. Jeremy Bailey on the bottom side. There's a little bit of traffic behind him. Bailey sitting at 11. Tony Sanders with the freshest tires out there. Bailey just natural lap progression here. He'll be able to slide up. Try to slide up. They'll want to go to the outside. Big Art will have the pick he needed. Drop all the way to the bottom side of the racetrack. Strickland to Brandon Banks just ahead. It'll be hard time. Going to track down Pat Green. Pat Green, he's the leaders ahead. Chris Justice not too far off. About 1.8 seconds. That gap closes down really quickly. Clint Hackett able to 112. Again, a lot of opportunity for all these drivers. 14.5. Tony Sanders trying to make that work. Jeremy Bailey again. Lap down to Anthony Crownover is 1.3 the gap. Crownover race leader. Phenomenal job trying to make sure he keeps it going. Big Art now in tow. Oh, something's up with the 27. Put enough fuel in. He might not have put enough fuel in. 88 free. Stryker to the bottom. Hits the grass on the back straightaway. And there's a ton of spots here. Brandon Banks now opportunity knocking. '27 went from the lead. Gotta go back and look at Anthony Crownover here, who sits in third. I think he just got free. I was like, what happened? It's in the corner. Go to the bottom. Just got free, stepped around on him. And a great save. Tires got super hot. Brandon Banks trying to tow him back down. Michael Strickland sits in that 6th spot. Hartong is going to be in 5th. Pat Green back to 4th. Right now, 2.5 the gap. Pat Green trying to close in. Jeremy Bailey just ahead. The racing doth be racing.
The track be a tracking.
Mm-hmm. Brandon Banks, faster lap, 0.2 of a second last time by. This time by dead even for the drivers. Crownover, 0.2 of a second off the pace, so the tire fall off about a second right now for a lot of the drivers. Tony Sanders, fastest driver on the racetrack, by about a quarter second over the field. There's Jeff Laraway on the bottom side of the racetrack, giving a 110. Tony Sanders, phenomenal run. Good looking race car. Ford unveiled the dark horse Ford Mustang. Brandon Banks to the bottom side. Throws it down. Gets to the 01. We'll see what. Brandon Banks gets free. Almost hits the wall. We'll let the 01 go. We have to calm the tires back down and go back at it. .27 laps to go. Nathan there to defend. Anthony Crownover holds on. Brandon Banks just had an issue with the tires. Right now, all he has to do is just manage the gap, manage the seam, and try to close it back down to the 01. Tried to clear the 01 there. And when he slid, he got back into the throttle a little too early, and that's what caused the right rear to step around. Both drivers right there, the 01 splitting the seam on corner exit. Trying to keep the dirty air to the back bumper. From the back bumper to the nose of the 8 right there, but that doesn't do any good when you're dead even. 8 to the bottom side again. Corner exit to the 8. Trying to close in on the 01. Pulls up to the draft. Trying to pull the driver back. 01 gains a little bit into the corner. Both drivers down on the bottom side. A little dirty air dump on the 8. 8 on corner exit's going to lose time. These cars, you have to go where the other car is not. 4 seconds, the difference, but all the way back to 6. Thank you for the 500 biddies, Budgie. I appreciate you. I don't know why the alerts are not working, but we're going to check. My alerts are not working. It's terrible. Yay. I have custom alert. Uh-oh. Excuse me.
That's never good.
What? What's never good, sir?
When the streamer goes, uh-oh.
Yeah, it was bad. We're okay. We're okay. I think we're going to test an alert. There it is. Okay. That's at least fixed. Okay. We're good. We're good. Thank you, Budgie, for the 500 bits. I appreciate you. Let's see if it works now. There it is. Roberge gave us a like. Dan gave us a like. Larry gave us a like. RB gave us a like. Matt Rude gave us a like. Mr. Van Ness gave us a like. Tyler Dudley gave us a share. Tyler Dudley gave us a like. Whew. There it is. It's all coming back to me now. Banks, Nathan Big Arch, duke it out. 21 laps to go. Crowder back in tow. Striker has got back around Pat Green inside the top 5, all the way to the bottom side. But Pat Green under fire from the 14 now. This Justice, as I want some of this, they try to work forward. 4.1 the gap. 20 laps to go. Striker corner exit has the 90 to the back bumper. Justice, Jeremy Bailey, all under the mix, trying to work around. There we go. I got them all working now. Things are working. If she's on her I don't know. You can ban timeout, warn, and unmod Penguin. You just check. Maybe just didn't look in the right place. Is she on mobile? Because they don't have that on mobile yet. I don't know. You watch it on your phone, you watch it on the computer, babe. Hey, get the sub. Thank you, Budget, for getting the sub. Appreciate you. We're at 160. 160 subs. 161 subs. That's awesome. Bogart, Brandon Banks, quarter second. 18 laps to go. Thank you, Budget, for getting the sub. You're a legend. Amazing. Amazing things happening across the board. How much time does that add? A little bit.
Does that say 104,000?
No. Good try, though. It's 10,459.
I think the timer should only count down when you're live.
No, it shows all the time. It's all the time. It's continuing. So that's the retirement. That's to retire. That's about a year. All of the stream stuttered, just so you know, every bit of it, Larry. It's the processor. So that's the reason why I threw the donate links up there. It helps with the megathon, helps with keep us going live. Of course, I've got to buy a processor, motherboard, RAM, and new power supply to keep the graphics card, to keep the cooler that I have, and the case that I have for the main PC, the one that iRacing runs off of.
So there's 8,760 hours in a year.
Yeah. There you go. A year and a couple of months. Yeah, there was a stutter before that. I dropped 123 frames. It's just an encoding thing. That's what it is. Right now, the GPU is doing fine. The CPU is being maxed out. It's kind of where it is. Big R trying to clear. Brandon Banks still within 0.3 of a second. Colby Hartung and Anthony Crowder will close back in over that gap. Hartung at a 109. He's been salvaging and saving his stuff to get to the end here. And we have Sim 500 that's going to be paying very soon. We have the Top Shop Truck Series that's renewing for their season. It's getting ready to start. They'll be paying here pretty soon. The money will be there. It's just trying to get it taken care of sooner rather than later, so that way I don't have to turn people down. Quarter second of the gap. Brandon Banks runs a half a lane up. Going to close in any of that pace. Bigart runs the bottom side of the racetrack. Brandon Banks figured something out here. They run second lane again. Still inside the top 5. Ginger Ninja, what's up, brother? How you doing? How's your mom and them? How's the 24 going? Did you get some laps in? I know you got some laps. I know you were out there racing. Gary Bailey, first driver off the lead lap. You're racing tomorrow. Right on. 7 a.m. slot. So that was the slot that I was going to race in. However, we're dealing with PC stuff. Well, I will not be racing, but I will make sure that I try to keep an eye on everybody. What everybody's doing. Colby Hartung trying to close in at 1.6 gap. 8th and 30.90 last time by. Brandon Banks closed in. Check out Ginger Ninja Racing. You can find him on TikTok as well. Give him some love. Go do things. And Larry, I'll go back and watch the VOD and see if there's anything that was going on with it as well. Hartung, 0.2 of a second faster than the drivers ahead of him. 10 laps to go. Got to push now if he wants to be able to get around him. Chris Justice, Michael Strickland, Striker up on the outside lane. Justice clears. Conover just ahead. Again, half second of the gap. Thanks for the shout out. Give him some love. We'll follow him. Good people. Hartung, 1.1. 9 laps to go. Enough to do it, but he's got to get there first. He's got to look for clean air where everybody else isn't. Right now, just running a clean line around this racetrack within a second of the leader. Not 0.2 of a second lap. Oh, no, it's fine. Yeah. Those are things that I'm dealing with. Larry, I'm trying to fix this thing. I'm trying to fix all this stuff. That's what I'm trying to do. Gary Culver just ahead of the leader here. In turn 1. Gary Culver will try to make sure he stays right here. I mean, he's two laps down. He got a penalty. Going to be 2 laps down. Doesn't want to go to that 3rd lap down. I'm sorry, he doesn't want to go 2 laps down. He is a lap down. Definitely doesn't want to go 2 laps down. And I think YouTube is behind anyway. I think YouTube's behind, like a lot behind. John Hammond on pit road, get the car work done. 0.6 of a second, 1.1 the gap. Bigart closed in on Jerry Culver here. Brandon might have an opportunity. Jerry on the inside. We'll go 2 laps down now as Nathan pushes forward, trying to get that first win. in the playoffs. Trying to be that guy. His 12th win on the season. Driver's going to go to Indianapolis next week. Brandon Banks in second. Colby Hartung sitting in third. 1.3 the gap now as Nathan to be able to have a little bit of a gap. And now Jerry Culver. A little dirty air. Mueller, big blank out of Mike Mueller there. Mueller up on the outside end of the wall. Out of the corner. Bigard's going to give him a lot of room. Tell you what, Brandon Banks having a hard time getting around Jerry Culver here, and now he's going to have a hard spot to get into. Pretty wide. Hartung cleared out. 1.4 to the gap. Four laps to go into the race. A lot of drivers out of this one. A lot of playoff hopes affected tonight. Michael Matta, Brian Fine, Craig Britz Jr., Tony Sanders in 10th. That's a good night for him. He'll be the last driver on the lead lap. Jeremy Bailey, first driver off the lead lap. And all the drivers in blue are your playoff drivers. Ray Culver, one of those playoff drivers, sitting at 13th, so positive momentum. Good to go. Brandon Banks, Colby Hartung keeping it close. Nathan Bigart out front, 9/10 of a second lead. Brandon Banks in second, Colby Hartung in third, Anthony Crowder in fourth, Chris Justice in fifth. Riker had a good long-run race car here tonight. Trying to show up in the playoffs. Contact just did not make it happen. The tires off, made it work. White flag waves, final lap here. Again, thank you to all the fine folks that help out Chop Racing, PRS Setups, of course. Give it your white flag event here tonight. Again, thank you to Stay Tuned Sports. They were out there podcasting tonight, talking about playoff football. I did watch that on YouTube. You can find them on Apple, iTunes, Spotify as well. I think of the Chopp'N podcast, who is the title sponsor. Race 1 complete. Nathan Bigart. Still don't think he had the long run, but he had the long run enough at the green flag pit stops to be able to make that happen. Brandon Banks second. Colby Hartung third. Chris Justice fourth. Anthony Crowder fifth. Michael Strickland sixth. Pat Green seventh. Now, Stryker did have a little bit of door contact with Nathan, but he backed out of it. 8 turned in. Made that contact. If that's what you see here tonight, that's what you're going to see at Indy. Memories are short. I'm sorry. Tempers might be short, but memories are longer. So you got to remember that. Rayburn having an off track at the end. What was going on with Rayburn? Rayburn must be flying around. All good. Bigart gets the win. Take a look at your race results. A lot of drivers out of the race very, very, very early. A lot of cautions to bring that out as well. Nathan Bigart does get the win. Brandon Banks, Colby Hartung, your top 3. Chris Justice, Anthony Crowder, your top 5. Riker, Pat Green, Clint Hackett, Brian Rayburn, Tony Sanders, your top 10. Laraway Bailey, Culver, Mueller, Hammond, your top 15. Cam Dario, Michael Caffrey, Jason Day, Robert Church, Michael Matta, your top 20. And then back to the 23rd spots, Steiner, Bridge, Fine will be those drivers. So that'll be how it works. That'll be how it gets made. And that is how it shows up. So, yeah. That was an interesting race. It was interesting. And that's what I'll say. Penguin was your race controller, so he had his hands full tonight a little bit. Let's talk about the race recap real quick before we talk to them. 11 lead changes, 7 cautions, over 150 lap race for 21 of those laps. Could be 21 because they had 3 cautions per. Yeah, should have been 21. But I'll look at iRacing and see what it says. But sometimes SDK gets it wrong. But yeah. I mean, it does get it wrong from time to time. Let's take a look and see what it says. 12 lead changes, 7 cautions over 21 laps. Yeah. There it is. We're missing a lead change and we're missing a lap somewhere. Weird. Weird. But hey, this one's in the books. This one's done. It is what it is. Just talk to him as an eventful night. Contact here, contact there, and then able to hold off a couple of drivers there toward the end of that race. Congrats on the win. Week 1 here in the playoffs, Nate.
Oh, sorry, excuse me. Yeah, thank you, man. That one was a workout. I am tired, and we got a big day tomorrow. So yeah, wow, what a race! This track, man, is just so much grip that it makes you drive the car so hard and work. Like you really got to work the wheel and the pedals, and you can push so hard. It just feels like unlimited grip. And guys were really putting it to me tonight. This was not easy by any means. Battling Pat, man, he was fast. Banks had great long run speed and the short run once he wanted to push after that last greens flag cycle. I must have somehow, I don't know, I feel like I went slow on it. Although I came out okay to Striker and Pat, but I felt like I lost to Banks on the pit stop. So, but yeah, an exciting night, man. I had one incident there getting into Striker, almost getting into Banks when he got loose. It was a wild race.
Yeah, it was. It was chaotic. A lot of playoff implications happening tonight. So I mean, that's just kind of why the playoff format that we see. I mean, you've got a 90+ point lead coming into today's race. So, like, you could miss the next 2 races. Actually, technically, the next 3 races and make the playoffs. Make the final race, and that's saying something. That's you had a pretty dominating season. You get 12 wins now, including this win of the playoffs. I don't think you had the best long run speed. I think Striker had the best long run speed. I just think that there was just too much in the way to get that, plus the contact, burning up the tires with that spin that he had that just kind of checked him out. But that being said, it's one thing to make the pass. It's one thing to keep the pass.
Yeah, that was the key, I think, to tonight, was not only just making the pass was hard. Like, I was making it very difficult on Pat at the start in the first stage by not giving him the top and making him go underneath. And I was trying to do the same thing to Striker, and you could tell it was a struggle if you could pinch the car down, underneath you. And then even once they got the pass done, to hold it, I don't know, it just felt like whether it was draft or what, but you definitely, if you sat behind someone too long, the tires would heat up. But if you just, stayed out of their wake and ran a different line, there was a lot of great back and forth. Pass a guy, he pass you back. It was just, I don't know. I'd say it was fun, but man, it was just too much work to make it fun. I'm beat.
It was a cool track. Fall off was about a second. That was that's pretty normal for this racetrack, because you can, once the tire hooks up, especially on a cold track or a night track at the Joliet racetrack here, it rubbers up, it grips up, and you can fly around the outside of this race line.
Yeah, absolutely. I've found that out in practice that the outside definitely works, and it was fast. But I'm such a bottom feeder. I was trying to do if someone was trying to pass, I'd run the outside just because I felt like you had to. But other than that, I was trying to run the bottom. But man, the bumps in 3 and 4, you had to be real careful. It was fun. I will say it was fun. A lot of work. I'm sweating. I'm tired. But it's a fun racetrack. Are they coming back to this racetrack this year?
Yeah, in NASCAR they are. Yes.
Yeah, they are. Okay, that's what I thought. So looking forward to seeing them come back.
You'll see the Cup cars here, the Xfinity car, and the truck. It'll be all 3 at Joliet this year at the Chicagoland racetrack. So,
awesome.
I'm excited. It's a great racetrack, and it should absolutely be on the card for NASCAR across the board. They should run ARCA here as well.
Yeah.
This would be the best 1.5 mile racetrack that the ARCA car will ever see. All right, Nate, give a shout outs, man. You get a victory here tonight. I know that you get 24 hours tomorrow. Get some rest. You're gonna need it. You're gonna need it. That is a long damn race.
Yeah, absolutely. Just give a shout out to the drivers tonight. Once we got through the stage, we definitely had some good long green flag racing, green flag pit cycle. So great job by everybody. A shout out to Banks and Colby for P3. Striker had a heck of a run. And Atman, like I said, in that first stage, and he had a fast car. He was doing a great job tonight. So hats off to them all. I want to thank Jeff Laraway for the paint. I love my Ninja Turtle car. Looks awesome in Victory Lane. All the admins for Chop Shop, the Chopp'N It Up podcast, Jason, you at Signature Esports, everyone out there that supports you, and everyone out there that supports all of us, all the fans. Thank you. My number one fan supporting me. Love you, Mom.
All right, Nate, go get some rest. Appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you.
That's the 1 in P1 tonight as we'll talk to Brandon Banks, who comes home P2. Had a good charge at the end. Great pit stop. Come out right behind him. Ready to save, to challenge, and then let's get a little bit free. And the tires get hot. And the next thing you know, you're having to not have a struggle bus. Then we had lap traffic. It seemed like it was a moving chicane for you, and then there was a lot happening to keep you away from the back bumper of the 01 again.
Yeah, I had that chance coming off of 2 to get him, and I think if I could have cleared him, I think I could have beat him. But I just hit that seam, and as soon as I hit the seam, it just got light on me, and I was gonna stay in it, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna ruin his race and my race. So I was like, I'll just back out of it and try again. And he just kept air blocking me. He was doing the right things. He knew what to do. I could get a good run on the high side, but if I didn't get it really good off the corner, he would just air block me down into the next corner, and I would just get my right rear real hot. And I couldn't get it to dig like it was right there before that caution. We were really flying on that really long run. I think we were running him down. But yeah, the more I ran that high side, the more I could get to him. But with it just getting hot like it was just, I was slipping and sliding. I had to drive it in so deep. I think I just burned my stuff up trying to get around him. He's really good at air blocking. I mean, you get him up there and you got to pass him early. If you don't, he's just gonna do it to you, and he's gonna drive away from you. So, we just messed up. We had a chance at it and kind of blew it. But congrats to him. He deserves it. I mean, he runs good everywhere. So, yeah.
I was telling him, and I'll say the same thing. He didn't have the fastest car on the long run tonight. There was a lot that showed, and when drivers have to resort to those kinds of tactics and run people and pinch people down to make it hard on them to pass, it shows that there's a flaw in the racing. It means he's fallible.
Yeah.
So, no, you guys did a great job. I mean, we saw some really early cautions that took out a lot of speed, and a lot of drivers out there being competitive, and you were caught up in one of them and almost had a ruined night.
Yeah, we had a damaged wheel with like 4 minutes of damage, so we needed 1 or 2 of those cautions to kind of get everything fixed. We finally got it fixed up and just tried to drive back through the field and tried to save my stuff as I was getting through there. Like I said, it was a lot of fun. It was a heck of a good race. I mean, he races hard, but he does race clean, man. He if he gets into you, you can definitely tell it's not intentional. And it's nice to be able to come out here and kind of race with guys that are going to race you hard and make you better. So, I'm kind of glad he's here. Like I said, make us work harder for it.
Striker might disagree with you right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Something happened with that. I got to go back and watch it. But yeah. I mean,
he's a damn good driver. You're all damn good drivers. Yeah, that's the way I see it.
It was fun, man. Regardless, we had a good time. So, like I said, we just we had a chance there and just blew it. And hey, it happens. And we'll just go on to the next race. We're not going to catch him in points anyway. He's got so many dang.
You just got to get to the 8. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. We got a good chance there. If I can get there, man, I'm good at Atlanta. So We got some good tracks. I mean, the playoffs is set up really good. As long as we don't get caught up in anything, I think we got a good chance at maybe getting there. Next week is probably my only track that I really am just kind of okay at, and
Mhm.
just got to get through there. But yeah, kind of excited. There's some you don't really get to see this kind of playoff run as far as tracks go. So it's
Mhm.
usually got some Talladega or something in the middle of it or something like that. This is gonna be a lot of fun. So
You got race tracks coming. I mean, you got three
yeah,
tracks in the round, 16, three tracks in the round of
yeah,
12, and then you're going to Legacy Atlanta. I mean, it's old Atlanta, so that's if it's a
yeah.
track that anything could happen, right?
Love
That
that track, man. Love it.
that's going to be the track to do it. I mean, I think the first time that we ever threw on a fun race, it was, if you remember, the Car of Tomorrow at Old Atlanta, and that was sketch.
Yeah,
It was a long time ago, but it was sketch, but it was still so much fun, and that's what we're seeing. I do like Indy. Michigan is just a big damn track too. It's going to be a lot like
yeah.
tonight. So if Nate
Oh,
repeats, then I'll take and I'll eat my hat on that one and say that's fine. But
yeah,
um, it's just there's a lot of good racing and like tonight watching you guys watching drivers, and it was great because this racetrack I know so much about this racetrack. I coached a lot of people on this racetrack. And it's like I was telling people, it was like if they hit the seam, they're gonna go around, and it happened a lot. And I went, yep, see, that's what it is. Watch. So
yeah. I mean, I mean, it would get free on those seams, but you could use them to your advantage too to get the car
mhm.
to turn. So, you just got to be careful on this car. You can bust your butt in a hurry on those seams. So, um,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean,
roll the
I think-
throttle.
yeah, yeah. So you jump in too hard, it'll definitely bite you. So, but yeah, looking forward, man, to it. It's gonna be some good racing. Regardless, we're gonna be here for all of them, regardless if we're in it or not, just to
Mhm.
race with these guys and like I said, get some more practice in this car. And I feel like we're getting better,
You are.
and so maybe we can win. Maybe we can win one or two of these things and stop him from his this long. Was he at 10? Something like that?
No, 12. 12, yeah.
12. Wow, I didn't lost count. So okay, yeah, but hey man, he deserves it. He puts in the work, so is
He
what it
does.
is.
Well, you're all workhorses. You all do a great job. I love the car. I'm starting to appreciate the car more. The more that I learn, the more that I've spent time with it, learn the way that the car handles, and it's not just being in iRacing. It's just doing the research with NASCAR and the aerodynamics that happen with that. To see you guys get out there and put on a show is, it's mind-boggling to see what you guys do, and it's awesome. It's awesome to see it. So. But Brandon, P2 tonight, P2 in the point standings. Coming into tonight's race, you'll leave second of the point standings. It'll be a good day, a good points day, and it'll go on to Indy, where you just have to mind your P's and Q's at a 2 and 4.
Yeah, it's gonna be really bad track position there next week. So it's the dirty air is gonna be really bad trying to make a pass, and then be a lot of side draft and all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, looking forward to it. Appreciate you for putting this on, man. You do a great job. The Chopping It Up podcast, everybody, all the sponsors that help us and help run this league, and Strickland and everybody. Appreciate everybody. My DVR guys, wish they were in here, but is what it is. I'll do it by myself, I guess. And but yeah, appreciate everybody for watching. And like I said, we'll go on next week and just try to survive, chill another round, and just try to be there at the end.
Got to make it 3 more races. I told him, I was like, Nate, you could skip 3 races and you'd be fine.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, he came in with a 95-point lead into the playoffs.
Yeah. Them wins are racking up them bonus points, man. We knew
And
we were going to be in a deficit, so he's probably, even if he wasn't, he was probably going to be in the finals anyway. So we're going to have to race him to beat him anyway. So hey, we've done it before in other leagues, so
you got
try to do it
8.
again.
You got 8, right? 8 spots, or you got 7 other drivers. You get a race for a championship at one of the most fun, hottest, chaotic tracks you're ever going to be at. It's going to be a ton of fun.
Oh man, it's going to be awesome. Yep.
All right, Brendan.
forward to it.
Well, if you're running the 24 this week, good luck in it. If not, good luck at the rest of your races. I'll see you next week.
All right, man. Thank you.
That's Brendan Banks coming home P2 tonight and knocking it down. Last but not least, Colby Hartung comes in. I don't see you very often on these dang old Friday nights, but I know that you're gearing up for a little race. You're probably just trying to keep yourself fresh. And what at that podium coming in up 6 spots at 23 gives us a little King's Hawaiian.
Yeah, I didn't expect to finish here. That's for sure.
Great long run
you
speed.
saw me
You were flying, sir.
shoot. Not in the beginning of the run. I was god awful. I still can't figure out how to get speed in the beginning of those runs, but I do know how to save tire. That's for sure. Uh, I'm so glad that there was a long run, because if there was a bunch of cautions, I think I would have finished like dead last. I was not good at the beginning of those runs.
That was an almost situation that was happening. We had those early. You were involved in one of those as well. So like there's like
No, I wasn't involved. I was the cause of it. I done hit one of them bumps and lost it.
well, again, I have to say involved. It's, if I can't I can't really say that Nate was the cause of Mike spinning out, but there was contact, right? I have to say he was
Oh
involved.
no, it was me spinning out.
No,
Oh.
that's I don't say unless somebody intentionally wrecks somebody. I can't say that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like involved.
Fair,
So
that's fair. That's fair.
I try to make sure that I'm as PC as I can be. So, but this is good. This is a good race.
I thought I was a goner there, to be honest.
When you split the seam, the same as you were like the perfect example too, because you were just enough off of the side of it that I was like, oh, this is interesting.
I don't know what I did wrong. It just came around on me. Wasn't very forgiving, that's for sure.
Right.
I'm glad I kept it out of the wall for the most part. Only got minimal damage out of it. Still had to fix it, but
right.
Oh man, I do feel bad for Pat though, because he had a really strong car, and he just didn't have good luck at the end of that race on the long run.
Yeah, he's such a great, had such a great car tonight. But I mean, he finished 7th, so I can't,
Could have been way better. I think he had something for Nate.
Yeah.
But, oh man, I don't know. But oh man, I'm glad there was a long run, because that allowed me to wind the car up and get the momentum going, and surprisingly almost caught up to the leaders, and I got up into the podium. So no complaints from that. I don't think I messed with anybody playoffs wise. I know this was the first race, but
you did
yeah,
fine.
I was doing my best to stay out of everyone's way and not kill anybody.
Right. Well, it turned out, man. It turned out well. It was good. You guys did a great job, and you guys are running. What are you running for this year?
No, we're running the Porsche, but turns out a lot of people didn't want to run the Porsche, so it's going to be them main 4 Storm guys for ours. Wes will be streaming it. I know Chop Shop, the other Chop Shop team is running the Mustang, but yeah, no, they didn't like the idea of running the Porsche, so it's just going to be us 4 on that end and whoever on the other team. So we're looking pretty good for that 24, but yeah, just I don't know. Just focused on that really. I was just coming in here to run some laps and get into the groove of driving, because I didn't have any like trucks race or anything this week, so I needed something.
Well, I will tell you that this was this week when it came to getting out there and practicing, it was an awful experience. So, like try to run official races. I lost 300 iRating because people were just overdriving
Oh
themselves.
no.
So like, yeah, I mean, in the worst way. I was like,
In like the IMSA officials.
yeah.
Oh Lord, those are terrible anyways.
So but they shouldn't be, right? I
Yeah,
can go run Le
shouldn't.
Mans Ultimate and have a great race. I mean, there's some people being boneheads, right? But
Yep, there always
car,
is.
but the car can take it. And I go in and do one, I go and do a couple of officials here, and somebody gets you, right on the back bumper, just a touch, and you get 20 minutes of damage, and you're off and
Yeah,
around because they send the corner, and I had the corner. No, you go back and look, man. Anyway,
they all think they're Max Verstappen in there.
yeah. Max has the skill to drive that way. We do not.
That is correct. Very correct.
Yeah, that's it. But anywho, all right, brother. We'll give you shout outs, man. Good luck in your 24-hour function, and we look forward to seeing what you do.
Yeah. Shout out to John and Striker for putting the league on. You for putting on great broadcasts, and shout out to the league for a good race. It was a good one-off race to join in on, and we got some good green flag runs. I don't think I messed with anybody's race, but if I did, I apologize. Yeah, it was a pretty good race. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, brother. Be good. Good luck this weekend. Tell the boys I said hello, and we'll see you on the flip side.
Yes, sir.
That is Colby Hartog, P3 tonight. I'll throw you down with all those guys. And knocking it out of the park, giving them all the action, kicking butt, taking dames, having fun. All the maximum effort. Nate does get the win. Nate's got a ton of talent. Let me not take away from Nate's talent, right? He was able to do enough to keep to aero block. But aero blocking at Chicagoland, just from outside eyes looking in, it means that drivers are faster, and if they can get side by side with you, using those kinds of tactics means that you're trying to put them on your pace instead of racing them heads up. So and those things happen. That's a part of this racetrack. The contact with Striker, incidental, but in the heat of the moment, I'd have been furious. Striker made a little bit of contact the lap prior, but it wasn't. It was up to the door, and he backed out of the corner. This one was down into the door, which could have almost if Nate had been even half a foot back, maybe a foot back, it could have right rear hooked him, and that could have been a bad situation, but didn't happen. So everybody was able to save it. Striker did finish 6th. He was able to rebound a spot or two. Pat Green coming back to 7th, massive. Top 10 for Clint Hackett. That's big. Rayburn in 9th at 14 is your hard charger tonight. So it's good things. So, again, I'm here to stir the pot. I'm here to make the drama, to make the stories, and there's no drama. Like they're not. Even if Striker is a little ticked off, it's what I need to do to be able to put emotion back into racing, because if not, I don't want the broadcast to be monotone. I want to be like, all right, he got into him. It's no different than what any other broadcaster should do when it comes to motorsports. Put the drama in the race, and when the race is over, it's done with. They'll talk it out, or they won't. They're probably fine with it, and it's just me talking smack. So if that's the case, then it warrants an awesome sauce, because I tell you what, it was a good race once it got rolling. The cautions early, again, you feel like Superman in this car when it's all gripped up like this, and it looked like it was gripped up. Drivers were close. Everything was good battles. Just kind of the way it works, kind of the way that racing works in the grand scheme of things. But it was fun still nonetheless. And they'll be at Indy next week. They'll run some monster laps over there. Indianapolis is a ton of fun. It's a great racetrack as well. I encourage you to get out there and run it. If you have not, if you haven't joined iRacing, you should. You should join iRacing, iRacing.com. Get out there and find them. A lot of fun. Thank you to Stay Tuned Sports. Thank you to the Chopp'N Up Podcast, Ball Stats, B&B Music, Admin Box, and all the fine folks. Check out all the links in the description, not just for me, but also for our good friends over here at Chop Shop. I love them. I love them all. I feel bad for Stryker. I do think that I think Stryker had a good car to win here tonight. Brandon Banks had good long run race pace. Colby got to the point of stagnation right behind those guys. It happens. Nate doesn't get the win though. This is what he does. He comes out, he wins. Stage winner is Chris Justice. He finishes 4th, and it was a good night for racing. We appreciate everybody. Be good, be safe. We got kind of whatever. If you are in the Daytona 24, good luck in your races. Post them in my Discord. Post them on my social media. Tag me in them so I can see where you finish. I want to make sure that we keep up on and congratulate everybody on their hard finishes. I was supposed to run the Daytona 24, but with the PC issues, I would much rather make sure that I'm able to broadcast and get out there and stress for those long streams. Man, I had my computer on for streaming for 111 days straight. It's pretty awful. So we want to make sure we're good to go. Thank you to Budgie. Thank you to Jess. Thank you to Penguin, of course, for being the race controller. Thank you to Stryker, John, all the admins. Make sure you go check out Ryan Went and the Chopp'N It Up podcast and give him some love. Leave him a comment to tell him that we sent you over there. Give him all the things. Thank you to everybody watching on Facebook. Larry, thank you very much for all the love. Thank you, Dan, again. Thank you, all the fine folks out there, Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Make sure you reach up at that like button for me. Leave me a comment after the fact, and we'll see you soon, folks. Much love.